The sky above Kurukshetra darkened as dawn broke, the earth trembling slightly under the feet of millions. Two vast armies faced each other, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, cousins now turned mortal enemies. Conches blew, horses neighed, and warriors tightened their grips on weapons. Amidst the chaos, the chariot of Arjuna, driven by Krishna, remained still. Arjuna, the mighty warrior and greatest archer of the Pandava brothers, stood paralyzed with doubt and despair. His bow, the Gandiva, slipped from his hand. His body trembled, and his eyes welled with tears. Krishna, Arjuna said, turning to his divine charioteer and friend, "My heart is overwhelmed with sorrow. I see my kinsmen, my teachers, my cousins, my uncles and friends arrayed for battle. How can I raise my bow against them? Even victory seems hollow when it comes at the cost of their lives." And so began a conversation that would echo through the ages, a discourse on life, duty, and the eternal soul. Krishna looked at Arjuna, his gaze calm, timeless. With a gentle firmness, he replied, "Arjuna, your sorrow is born of ignorance. The wise do not grieve for the living or the dead." Krishna continued, his voice like a clear stream cutting through fog. "There was never a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor these kings. And there will never be a time when we cease to be. The soul that dwells within the body is eternal. It is neither born nor does it die. Weapons cannot pierce it, fire cannot burn it, water cannot wet it, and wind cannot dry it." Arjuna listened, his heart stirred but still confused. "But Krishna," he asked, "if the soul is eternal, why should I fight and cause suffering?" Krishna smiled gently, "Because your duty, your dharma, as a kshatriya, is to fight for righteousness. Action is inevitable. No one can abstain from action entirely. Even to maintain your body, you must act. But what matters is how you act." Then he explained the path of wisdom, Sankhya Yoga, the yoga of knowledge. "Arjuna," he said, "you have the right to perform your prescribed duty, but not to the fruits of your actions. Do not let the outcome of your work be your motive, nor let your attachment lead you to inaction. Act with a steady mind, seeking no reward, and you will achieve peace. This is Buddhi Yoga, the yoga of equanimity. When your intellect transcends the mire of delusion, you will become indifferent to gain and loss, pleasure and pain, success and failure." Arjuna's eyes cleared slightly. The heavy fog of doubt began to lift, but questions still lingered. "Krishna," he asked, "how does one recognize a person of steady wisdom? What are the signs of one established in true knowledge?" And Krishna, patient and ever kind, answered, "The sage of steady wisdom is one who casts off all desires born of the mind and is content in the self alone. Such a person is not disturbed by sorrow nor elated by joy. He neither craves nor rejects." He described the sthitaprajna, the one with steady intellect. Just as a tortoise withdraws its limbs into its shell, so does the wise man withdraw his senses from worldly objects. He sees beyond illusion and lives in the reality of the self. Krishna warned of the dangers of desire. When a man dwells on objects, he develops attachment. From attachment comes desire, from desire anger, from anger confusion, from confusion loss of memory, and from loss of memory the ruin of discrimination. When discrimination is lost, he perishes. Arjuna lowered his eyes, absorbing each word. But he who controls the senses with the mind, Krishna continued, who remains unattached and focuses his awareness on the self, he attains peace. And in peace, all sorrows end. As Krishna spoke, a transformation began within Arjuna, not outwardly visible, but profound. The fears that gripped his heart began to loosen. The despair that bent his shoulders began to lift. He looked at the battlefield again, not with dread, but with a sense of clarity. He now understood that life was not the mere span between birth and death, nor success defined by worldly gain. He saw that his duty was a sacred offering, and that the soul within all beings was eternal and untouched by the acts of the body. "Krishna," he said quietly, "your words have cleared the confusion from my mind. I now see the path ahead more clearly. Yet I know this is just the beginning. Teach me more." And thus ended the second chapter of their sacred dialogue.